Hello and welcome to Patch Notes, your weekly show on the video game news you need to know about. My name is Cesar Torres, and let's jump into your weekly Patch Notes. Hey, just so you guys know, it is the end of the year. We're leading into Christmas, and we'll be back soon. We're going to take a couple weeks off at the end of December, and probably the first 2 weeks of January as well. Hey, Makeda!
Hey.
Today is December 19th. Do you know what today is?
Less than a week till Christmas.
Less than a week till Christmas, 6 days.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. Today is also National Hard Candy Day.
Ooh, I like hard candy.
You like hard candy?
Yeah, I like the root beer barrels. Those are my favorite hard candies.
I've never heard of that. What is that? What?
It tastes like root beer. And they look like the barrels of root
That's
beer.
probably why I don't. That's probably why I wouldn't like it. I don't like root beer.
What?
I don't like root beer.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? I have seen these, and I don't. I'm not interested. Today is also National Oatmeal Muffin Day. Have you ever had an oatmeal muffin?
no, I don't think I've ever had an oatmeal muffin. I've had oatmeal and muffins, but I've never had the
But
two
never had
combined.
an oatmeal muffin.
No.
Do you like oatmeal?
Oh, I love oatmeal.
Do you like muffins?
Love muffins. So theoretically, mathematically,
Match made in heaven for you.
I should love oatmeal muffins.
I like muffins fine. I've never tried oatmeal.
It's very good.
I feel like I wouldn't agree with the texture. Today is National Emo Day.
Yes.
Play your Green Day. I don't know any emo music. What are some emo bands? Give me your top tier.
Fall
Top
Out
three
Boy,
emo
Fall
bands.
Out Boy,
Fall Out Boy?
Panic at the Disco, My
Panic at
Chemical
the Disco.
Romance. Those
Yeah,
were
it's
like
interesting.
they were when I during my phase.
They were there when you needed them most.
Exactly.
You have like those big bracelets, like those fat bracelets.
I
that say
still wear
Panic at
them.
the Disco.
I have a Fall Out Boy one. That is my emo, and then I have 2 Harry Potter ones, and then a Rooster Teeth one.
Earlier this week, Ubisoft announced that they were making a remake of the classic game Splinter, and they are hiring developers for the project. Ubisoft Toronto is leading the remake, and they are using the Ubisoft engine Snowdrop. As to why it's a remake and not a remaster, according to producer Matt West, the original Splinter Cell was revolutionary when it came out 19 years ago, but might not hold up to modern standards. Although we're still in the very earliest stages of development, what we're trying to do is make sure the spirit of the early games remains intact, in all of the ways that gave early Splinter Cell its identity. Along with the announcement of the Splinter Cell remake, let's talk about Ubisoft's NFTs. Ubisoft has expressed interest in the past about NFTs, and recently they announced Ubisoft Quartz, which are NFTs for their games. The first game getting NFTs is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and these NFTs are cosmetics called digits. These cosmetics have little numbers on them, and you can resell them. They have the names of previous owners in the code, and they are unique. This move was met with a lot of criticism because people have a strong distaste for NFTs, mainly because they are harmful for the environment and are often used for money laundering schemes. As of recording, this video has a like to dislike ratio of 1,000 likes to 41,000 dislikes. And according to Kotaku, developers at Ubisoft are not thrilled about the NFTs. They express concerns, including environmental issues, an impact on game development, such as limiting their resources and focusing on NFTs as a different microtransaction, as well as the announcement is just going to be another PR disaster for a company whose reputation is already in shambles. Because remember, Ubisoft was confronted with several sexual misconduct allegations this year. Quartz has been in development for 4 years, and apparently is not stopping anytime soon. In a recent briefing for developers and staff, Yves Guillemot, co-founder of Ubisoft, said that the negative feedback was expected, and when pressed about the possibilities NFTs could bring to their games, he ignored the questions and spoke more broadly about how concepts like the metaverse would allow players to build and sell virtual houses and have agency in game creation process itself. He also apparently would reference Roblox a lot in ways that were unclear to the developers exactly what he meant they would gain success from Ubisoft Quartz. It seems Ubisoft executives have a very vague idea what they want Quartz to be in the future. And the rest of us are just gonna have to wait to learn what it is. Streamer Guy B, more commonly known as Dr. Disrespect, is opening a new game studio called Midnight Society. Other studio heads include Robert Bowling, formerly head of Infinity Ward, Quinn Del Oyo, formerly of 343 Industries, and most recently was the head of sandbox design of Halo Infinite, and the CEO/co-founder is Sumit Gupta, who is also the CEO and founder of the esports platform Boom TV. The first game that they will release will be a PvP multiplayer game in Unreal Engine 5, and they claim that they will, quote, flip the table on the traditional video game development model. The studio is also looking to collaborate and partner with a lot of mega influencers, whatever that means. And if you're wondering if Beam has any background in game development, he actually does. He was a level designer for Call of Duty. Beam was also one of the biggest streamers on Twitch as Dr. Disrespect. And he was also one of the most controversial streamers on Twitch. For a number of reasons, but most notably for streaming in a restroom at E3. He was banned from Twitch in June 2020, and as of recording, Twitch still hasn't commented as to why he's been banned. Beam has been streaming on YouTube since he was banned from Twitch. Well, it's happening. As you may remember, back in October, Rafael Sadiq, co-founder of Ilphonic Games, developers of Predator Hunting Grounds and the Friday the 13th game, announced on Questlove's podcast that Ilphonic was working on a Ghostbusters game, and that's exciting enough. But this week, we basically got confirmation that it is happening, and it might be better than I was expecting. During a Q&A at Celebrity Fan Fest in San Antonio, Ernie Hudson, who plays Winston Zedmore, was asked if he would want to be in another Ghostbusters video game. To which he responded, quote, "In fact, I just got an email because we're doing another video game." So they're scheduling it now to do the recording, and I'm not sure who's going to do it. I know me and Dan Aykroyd, I think. I'm not sure Bill Murray, will do anything on it. He was also joking about how the development team is working on the models, and his character keeps looking like Eddie Murphy or somebody, and all the other Ghostbusters look exactly like them, like Bill Murray looks like Bill Murray. It makes sense that Winston Zedmore, or actually Ernie Hudson, would announce this, because in the movie universe, he wants to grow the Ghostbusters, and in real life, he announced the Ghostbusters game. Have you seen the latest PS5 announcement that they made?
Maybe?
Well, you know how the PS5 is, the color scheme of the PS5 is white and black?
I have seen this. Yes.
Well, there's new PS5 colors coming soon, and the colors that are coming in the first half of 2022 are Midnight Black and Cosmic Red in January. Nova Pink, Galactic Purple, and Starlight Blue colors will arrive in the following months. And they're also getting DualSense controllers as well in Starlight Blue, Galactic Purple, and Nova Pink. Which one's your favorite? is my question to you.
I really like the blue and the purple, I think, the most. I think I'm leaning more towards the purple, though. What about you?
I am a big fan of the blue and the pink. I really like the pink one.
The pink is very nice as well. I really like all of them.
I'm a big fan of all of them. The black one is kind of basic. But I get why people would want the black one. Right. Because it's just a clean, it goes with their setup, it's fine. It's a classic. It's a classic color scheme. I feel like sometimes consoles need a pop of color. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we only have black and white. But they're people like different colors for their consoles. So let's give it to them. And I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, I think they made very good choices for this first round.
I don't know if there's gonna be more.
Hear me out. They release a set of colors for each season of the year.
This is winter?
This is winter. We got them cold colors.
These are cold.
Spring, we're going to have some pastels. Summer, we're going to have bright yellow. Give
bright
me
yellow.
The neon colors. Fall.
You want to have Cinesnail colored?
Exactly.
PS5?
This is just a ploy for me to have a Cinesnail PS5. Fall, we got the warm reds and oranges and some gold, maybe even a brown. It's a very homey
when we cycle
color.
back around, when we come back around to Christmas, hear me out.
Themed
covers.
There we go.
So we come back holiday covers.
Put us on the marketing team, PlayStation.
We're gonna be begging for our covers.
Exactly.
We're gonna have so many covers. We're gonna be like Pentatonics. But yes, thank you so much for joining us. Doing the show has been a highlight of the year. It wouldn't have been possible without you, the audience, and you, McKenna, especially. Thank you so much for joining me along on this ride.
Thank you for bringing me along.
It was really interesting to have guests on the show and have them read and essentially see how everybody does it. Even industry professionals like Khalif Adams and Naomi Kyle. Which, how did they come on our show?
Yeah, I feel like that still feels like a fever dream. This all feels like a fever dream, to be honest.
Thank you to Phil for making the graphics for the show. Erica for being our first guest. Thank you to Robo Joe and Lady Macbeth for filling in on that episode where I had to. I was in a snowstorm. What a year! It's like I can't even be like, this is my favorite episode
Mhm.
because there's so many like episodes where there's a lot of good moments in them,
Mhm.
and
Like every episode had a good moment.
yeah,
Hard to
every,
pick.
every episode stands out for sure. Thank you again so much for making this year amazing, and we'll be back with more video game news. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe. Be sure to follow us on all social media at Patch Notes Vids on Twitter, at Caesar Towers on Twitter. That's me. At PotterPants212. That's McKenna. Be sure to follow us so you can keep in touch with what we're doing and when we're gonna be back. And don't worry, I'm working on some other stuff to fill out the rest of the weeks while we're gone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to check in next time when we give you your weekly patch notes.